the adding and subtracting integers lesson. Today you will be able to add and subtract integers. So the first step that we need to do for adding and subtracting is to circle the first number and the sign. Step 2 is to circle the second number and the operation. Step 3 is look at the signs. Same signs equal positive, different signs equals negative. And last but not least, step 4 is you have to ask yourself which team won and by how much did they win. Okay, so of course I'm going to show you an example. Our first example. Okay, so here's step 1, circling the 9. Step 2 is circling the addition and the negative. Step 3 is you're looking at the addition and the negative and you ask yourself, are these same signs or different signs? Since these are different signs, this will be a negative. So it'll be 9 minus, both of those cancel out to make a negative, 9 minus 5. Okay, now looking at that, you have 9 and negative 5. We have positives and negatives. So we have a positive team and we have a negative team. Which team won? Which one has more? Well, the positives have more. And by how much did they win? 9 minus 5 is 4. So the answer for this would be positive 4. Okay? So let's do one together. You have 7 plus 9. So we circle the 7. Remember, if you don't see a negative, then it is a positive. And you have plus 9. Okay? You don't really have to do that for this one because we know that 7 plus 9 equals 16. But to go through the steps, 7 plus 9, these are the same sign, so that is a positive. And you just add those together when they are the same. Okay? Next one. We have 10 minus negative 25. So we circle the 10, and we circle the negative and the subtraction sign. These two negatives right by each other, they're the same sign, so they're going to make a big plus. Okay. Same signs equals a positive. So now, it's just 10 plus 25, which is 35. Okay. Next one. We have negative 5 plus negative 10. So we have negative 5 plus negative 10. Looking at this second step, step 3 is, are these same signs or different signs? Since these are different signs, this is going to be a negative. Okay, so we have negative 5 minus 10. Well, since these are both negatives, you're just going to add these two together and keep the negative sign. So 5 plus 10 is 15, and they're both negative, so the answer is negative 15. Try this next one on your own and then check in just a minute. Pause the video. Okay, so you should have circled 10 and circled the minus and the negative 25. These two negative signs make a big plus. So you have 10 plus 25, which is 35. Okay, try this next one. Oh, this next one. It says evaluate x plus z for the given values. We know that x equals 9 and z equals negative 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in 9 wherever we see x, and we're going to plug in negative 2 wherever we see z. So the equation will come out to be 9 plus negative 2. Now we can just follow the exact same steps that we did at the beginning. Circle the 9, circle the positive and the negative 2. These two signs are different, so this will be a negative. 9 minus 2, okay, we just know 9 minus 2 is 7, but if you were to ask yourself, these two teams, we have the positives and the negatives. Positives have more, so our answer will be a positive, and 9 minus 2 is 7. Try this next one on your own. Pause the video. Okay. Checking your work, you should have circled 32 and circle the minus negative 12. The two negatives right by each other make a big plus. So you have 32 plus 12, which is 44. Try this next one on your own. Okay? You have 25 plus negative 9. These two signs are negative, so are different, so they are negative. So you have 25 minus 9. 25 minus 9 is 16. Positive 16. Okay. Try these next two on your own. Pause the video and check. Okay, so for this one, you should have circled the 25, circled the minus negative 9. The two negatives right by each other make a big plus. So you have 25 plus 9. 25 plus 9, you should get 34. Last one, you should have circled 36 minus 18. 36 minus 18. So if there's not a negative here, you can imagine that it is a positive. So these are different signs, so it will be a minus. 36 minus 18 is going to be what? 36 minus 18. 16 minus 8 is 8. 2 minus 1 is 8, so you should get 18. Good job. Now you can re-watch the video if you need to look over the steps again. Then move on to step 2, and then finally do your homework. Keep your notes out next to you if you need to. If you have any questions, please ask me.